You guys doing? And in reference to, I worked at the convention center here in Indianapolis. They were burning me with satellite. Somebody was burning me all the time from satellites at the convention center here in Indianapolis. But, I've worked I even worked the Black Entertainment Awards that they had here. And then there was I don't know, somebody was to verify this information. I'm not sure how many people there was, but there was a few people that tried to jump me and they tried to beat me up at the convention center in Indianapolis. And then there was another time, you have to look at some of the rumors, somebody has information about things. I guess it was 15 guys that tried to jump me or something. And then there was another time or something, there was a gunman or something that tried to get close to me when I was working at one of the other places, one of the concessions at the convention center. And because the convention center is on Maryland Street in Indianapolis, so I don't know. Somebody else has the information of whether some of this stuff happened or what they were trying to do. I was always just kind of I don't know what's going on. What people was doing, because I don't ever get in fights. I don't. They always try to jump me. I never do nothing to nobody. They always tried to steal my penis, or they've tried to steal my sperm, or they've tried to injure me to steal my blood and sperm, and then they try to fake their ethnicity, or they try to fake their blood type by stealing my blood. I don't know what they're trying to do, but in reference to all the incidents, there's been people that's tried to murder me out in public, people that's tried to shoot me when I was riding my bicycle. I've never done nothing. These people that's trying to steal my penis. Any politician or anybody else that stole any of my penis, they must get prosecuted. My DNA is one of a kind. My parents was the two richest people in America, and my grandparents too. And look, they're holding me hostage under this Mark Ray name all these years. Why don't somebody look up the information about my real birth name? Hello, Walt Disney World, and hello, Duke Farms. Hello, buildings in New York. How you guys doing? And other places. Hello, Las Vegas. But they've been holding me hostage under the name Mark Ray, and my mother had the name copyrighted because they kept holding me under that name. And then my mother tried to send me checks under the name Mark Ray because it's copyrighted for me to use that name, because they were holding me hostage under that name. But I'm supposed to have my birth name on a driver's license too. So it's kind of these people holding me hostage, these people playing this confusion game, and they're holding all the documents, But my mother had the name copyrighted because she was trying to send me money under the name Mark Ray. And then if you look on the internet, how many people there are named Mark Ray, there's hundreds. I don't even know who they are. They're probably all CIA or FBI people. And they've been stealing all the checks from my mother and father's companies that have tried to send me money. And I'm the number one documented person in America. These scars are in movies. This is what you see in movies, the scars here, the birthmarks, and the injury, certain beauty marks and birthmarks that are on my anatomy. For instance, I had a birthmark on this side, a beauty mark on this side of my cheek, which they had been burning my face, and it's not there anymore. And I had another beauty mark somewhere, and it's missing too. But it's in some of the older pictures of me that they stole, and or that they, wherever they're at. I don't have very many pictures here from the past, only from my phone cameras and things like that. But I have a picture of, the photograph of Timothy Fielding photographed me, and then this government man was burning my teeth. And then that man was trying to communicate. He thought that picture was staring at him. When's a picture of me? He thought the eyes in the pictures was following him around, like a psycho man or whoever he is. I don't know. When's a picture of me? I don't know what these freaks are trying to say. But I have nothing to do with these people. These people, they leech onto a person, and they hold a person hostage, and then they terrorize the person's life. And these are sexual predators, these people. I got kidnapped back in the 80s by sexual predators, and they held me hostage. They held me hostage on Midhofer Street in Indianapolis and Ellis Street. They held me hostage in Union City in Indianapolis. They held me hostage in Richmond, Indiana. They held me hostage in Indianapolis over on Gladstone Street. They held me hostage on Colorado Street and Washington Street. They held me hostage on Dearborn Street and some other places. I've been held hostage in Indianapolis and Indiana. Every time they had kidnapped me from California, or they had kidnapped me from North Carolina, or they kidnapped me from New York in reference to my mother and father's mansions. And you know, the CIA was involved in it the whole time. And the FBI was involved in it. I'm not related to none of these people. These people that are playing these tricks. The people that's damaged my face and teeth. They damaged my teeth trying to make me look like one of their race. I'm not German. And that satellite man was trying to say, he was trying to communicate saying, oh, he thought your teeth was too big. No, my teeth are real and natural. My teeth are like my mother and father's teeth. You don't have a right damaging my teeth, government man. I'm not your child. Your DNA is not the same as mine. My DNA is one of a kind. My mother and father's DNA was one of a kind. And this government man is trying to play tricks. They have to get charged for trying to forge their DNA, to try to steal my identity. And they tried to get their names on my mother and father's family tree. Does anybody ever track these people after they try to play these tricks? Does anybody ever track them down and arrest them? How many people have you arrested that are holding me hostage? How many people have you arrested that are stealing my postal mail? How many people has California arrested? They kidnapped me from California. I got kidnapped from my mother and father's mansions in between 93 and 94. How many people have they arrested? I'm supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions. Are you not following the procedures of law? Is California confused who my parents are? Roll protocols in the media. It's in every state in this country. Main things of importance.